What a beautiful day we've had. I haven't done very much in the garden this weekend. That's all right. I'll give everything a drink later. Emily has just mowed the lawns this weekend. She doesn't do the edges very well, and so the dock has got away. That's a job to do. So these tomatoes are going okay. I am really behind with everything, but they're doing all right. Most of these potatoes in here need to come out, and I've actually got a whole heap more tomatoes to put in. Another job to do. I think I'll be harvesting tomatoes out of season. So this is, I wonder if I'll ever get these spring onions in the ground. They've been there for ages. But the corn is growing well. Most of it anyway. Got some silks forming into the cobs, so it's growing well. The kumara has started to take off, so we've got what these guys are, but they keep popping up everywhere, and random tomato plants popping up everywhere. So this is Emily's not doing the edges right, and so we've got the dock taking over. Potatoes growing well. This is the latest growth that went in. Need to put some more hay on. Got some right there. This two beds here are massively chocker. The borage, as ever, just keeps coming and coming and coming. So these tomato plants that we've got in here are throwing out heaps of runners. I think they might take over the bed if I leave them to it. The beetroot is established. All the watermelons, I think they are starting to do their thing. The red onions down the middle. The sunflowers are sunflowering. I've got a different sort this year, I think. These self-seeded tomato plants. My beans are slowly coming. And pumpkins are butternut squash, I think they are. So in this bed I've got butternut squash at this end, which is going well, and some heritage pumpkins at the far end, and there's some random potatoes that I didn't plant. So these heritage pumpkins, we're starting to see something happening down there, and yeah, we've got quite a few docks. This guy here is doing quite well. Does get eaten by the alpacas. So yeah, we've got heaps going on in there. I need to give a bit of a session on the dock, get rid of dock. I think these are going to just go over the side, which is absolutely fine. There's all kinds of stuff going on in there. We're going to have some nice sunflowers coming up. And over here, I've had about 3 or 4 days of just coming out at night with some water in a bag with some salt in and picking off the slugs. And so I think some of these might actually grow now. So we've got this massive lettuce tree. We've got things in here that have had a bit of a struggle. I've got my hydrangeas coming. Can you see that? Oh look, we've got a nice courgette over there. So these guys have all had a bit of a struggle in here, but now that I attack the slugs, I got a bumblebee in there. Can you see him? Bumblebee in. Now that I've attacked the slugs, they're starting to show a bit more enthusiasm for life. I've got so many black currants. A bit impatient for them. There's 1 or 2 starting to go black. Not many. But there is heaps and heaps of fruit. So we've got some little courgettes coming in here. We've got a couple of decent sized courgettes here. Oops, sorry. Come in. And there's a bit of garlic at this end, but there's also some onions, so it's a bit tricky to figure out which is which, and something's going to seed. Over here I've got some more courgettes coming. We've got one there that looks like could get picked. random potatoes, Mr. Sunflower. Got some cucumbers under there. There's a funny shaped one, can you see it? This one here. Keep an eye on that one. So there's quite a few coming down there. Bit of a curl on them. Tomatoes coming up. Apparently cucumbers and tomatoes don't like each other, and I didn't know that. I got them planted side by side. So this one is some different type of bean, and it's actually survived. Got to pull all these weeds out of here. And watch for my cucumbers getting a bit bigger. A couple of strawberries there that I missed. Just had a nice strawberry smoothie for my dinner. So, a couple of strawberries there. You picking? Another one here. Right, do you want a strawberry, Chloe? Chloe likes strawberries. She's come to see what I was picking. So I need to give everybody a drink. They're all a bit thirsty. And let's see what's going on in this veggie pod. Everybody's a little bit thirsty. Carrots. Underwhelmed rather, not overwhelmed. Underwhelmed with the amount of growth. These guys have been in the ground for ages and they are still quite small. Yeah. Bit disappointing. I managed to get my hydrangeas in pots. Got a few more tomatoes in pots. Dogs are playing. So yeah. You guys want a strawberry? You want a strawberry? You want a strawberry? Okay.